I am George Leatherman. This is my wife, Marilyn Leatherman. And we've been asked to say a few words about our relationship with the Procacci real estate company. And frankly, it began about 6.5 years ago. We bought a home in the vineyards, and we were perfectly happy and settled and copacetic there. And we met Armand at a real estate office, and he came over and saw our place and told us what he thought he could get for it, and it was a huge amount more than what we had paid for it a year earlier. So needless to say, although Marilyn was not excited about it, we went ahead and moved, or sold it and moved, and we've been with the Procaccis ever since. We've bought probably 10, 12 properties in Naples. Most of them have been investment properties. Early on, we would buy them and within a year flip them, or exactly a year. Susan and Armand have been so good about helping us find wonderful places at great prices so that it was possible to make a nice little chunk of money on each one of them. Unfortunately, as anyone will tell you, things have changed down here in Naples, and it's now a rental situation rather than purchase and sell. We could sell, I suppose, and in most of them we probably break even because we bought them right, but it makes more sense to hold on to them. So now we're working with the Procaccis as a rental agent, and I can't tell you how good they are. I mean, I've heard stories from friends and other people who are, having things rented now instead of selling, and there's no follow through. If something goes wrong, a perfect example, which is probably minute, but I had a renter who called me up in Indianapolis and told me that a light bulb needed changing in the ceiling. And I said, okay, there's a little tool out in the garage that you can reach up and turn that bulb. Oh, I can't do that. I don't do that kind of thing. I'm calling an electrician. And I said, please don't call an electrician to change a light bulb. Let me see what I can do. So I called the Procaccis. Susan said, I'll get Armand over there. He'll change the light bulb. And that's the kind of follow-up you get with the Procacci group. I mean, it's just incredible. They cover all the bases for us. We had an estimate on a water heater that went out in one of our units, and it was like $2,100. I said, there's no water heater on earth that costs $2,100. He said, well, sir, you're up there and I'm down here and I can get it done for you. I said, never mind, let me make a phone call. I called Susan, she got one of her people on it. That night, we had a new water heater, $550 complete, and the best one that Lowe's sells. So, it's just that kind of service that has made us extremely loyal to Susan and Armand Procacci and the Procacci group and all their other people that work for them. They're just easy. And I have had many, many friends want to get on the bandwagon down here in Naples and have bought through Susan and Armand, and they've also been very happy. So what can I say? They've made us wealthier and happy.
I would just like to add that the Procaccis are so dependable, like Bill, my husband, has mentioned. They're so dependable, and their expertise and knowledge about the real estate market and the rental market is amazing. And we can call them, for a lot of questions that we have, because we are not residents of Florida, so there are a lot of things that we really weren't familiar with in the market in Florida, and so they have been so amazing. They're very, very bright and knowledgeable and accessible and dependable, and we are just thrilled that we have been, and so thankful that we've been associated with the Procacci Group.